Hello everyone, my name is Ricky Raihan from the Bachelor of Management Study Program. Afternoon class B. I would like to present on risk management. Okay, next. Risk management is the process of identifying, analyzing, evaluating, controlling, and attempting to avoid, minimize, or even eliminate unacceptable risks. In this context, risk is related to approach or methodology for dealing with uncertainty in business. Okay, next. Benefit of risk management. The risk management process is the one of the most important component of business management, and it can protect your company from many problems. The benefit of risk management are as follows. Number one, help the company achieve its vision and mission. The first benefit of enterprise risk management is helping companies achieve their vision, mission, and business objective. Without a proper enterprise risk management process, you will be you will struggle or even fail to achieve your vision and mission. Number two, prevent the company from collapsing. The second benefit of risk management is preventing business collapse. There are many factors that can lead to business failure, from poor financial management to human fraud. The risk management process is the one of the most effective solution to avoid bankruptcy, especially financially. Number three, increase company profit. Besides minimizing threats, the risk management process can also be used to increase business profitability with enterprise risk management. You can analyze resource management that appears inefficient or effective. Number four, maintain stakeholder trust. The final benefit of enterprise risk management is that help stakeholders maintain their trust. Trust maintaining your business reputation. If your company has a proven track record among stakeholders, more stakeholders will approach you and initiate collaboration. Okay, next, risk management stage. There are 5 stages of risk management, including the following. Number one, identify risks. The first step in risk management is identifying risks. You need to understand the potential risks that might arise when running your business. You need to broaden the scope of potential risks by examining them from various perspectives such as economics, access, regulation, and so on. Okay, number two, access risks. Once you have identified the various risks that might arise, the next step is contact and assessment or evaluate each potential risk based on its magnitude and potential frequency. This allows you to prioritize the risks. Number three, risk management response. The next step is to determine how to manage or respond to the risks you have analyzed or assessed. This is done to build a comprehensive portfolio of how to respond to each emerging risks. For implementation, after determining your attitude toward risks, it's time for you to implement each attitude when the risks occur in your business or project. Number five, evaluation. This is the final stage in risk management. This activity is carried out to determine whether the response you took when the risk occurred was appropriate. If not, it means you need to reformulate the appropriate response to the risk. Okay, next, risk type. There are 4 types of risks. Among them are as follows. Number one, pure risk. Pure risk is certain meaning of the occur you will experience a loss. Conversely, if the pure risk in doesn't occur, you will experience a profit. Number two, speculative risks. There are 3 possible outcomes if you experience speculative risks: profit, loss, or perhaps break even. Break even refers to break even a point, a situation where there is neither profit or loss is normal. The most obvious example of speculative risks are lottery draw, stock exchange rate risks, and others. Number three, particular risks. Specific risks stem from individual activities so their impact can be predicted or anticipated in advance due to their inherent nature. For example, a turbine explosion, a ship accident, or perhaps collision. How can you anticipate this? For example, the risk is of collision. You can take out insurance to provide coverage or protection for both your vehicle and yourself. Number 4. Fundamental risks. Fundamental risks originate from the surrounding environment or nature and can have significant impact because humans cannot control them. For example, earthquakes, landslides, tsunamis, typhoon, and so on. If this event affect a large area, the fundamental risks become even greater. Okay, next, risk management principles. Risk management was introduced in the field of occupational safety and health in the 1980, following the development of the ILCI accident from theory and the rise of environmental and health issues. Risk management aims to minimize losses and increase opportunities. When analyzing the losses using the ILCI accident model theory, risk management can interrupt the chain of events, preventing a domino effect. Essentially, risk management is about preventing losses and accidents. The implementation of risk management must be an integral part of a company or organization management system. The risk management process is one of the steps can be taken to create continuous improvement. The risk management process is also often associated with decision-making process within an organization. Risk management is logical and systematic method of organizing a series of activities, starting from establishing the context, identifying, analyzing, evaluating, and controlling, and communicating risks. The process can be evaluated to level of activity, including position, project, product, and asset. Risk management can provide optimal benefit if implemented from the beginning of an activity. However, risk management is often carried out during the implementation or operational phase of an activity. Okay, next. Conclusion is definition of risk according to the Big Indonesian Dictionary or KBBI. Risk is defined as an unpleasant, detrimental, or harmful consequence of action or activity. The benefit of risk management are that is the one of the most important component of business management, protecting your company from the many problems, having identified various risks that may arise. The next step is conduct an assessment of evaluate each possible risk, which can be seen from the magnitude of the risk, effect, and the likelihood of the occurrence. There are several ways to respond to the risks, including risk avoidance, which is taking action to avoid potential risks. Risk transfer, which is managing risks by transferring the risk to another party, such as insurance company. Okay, that's my presentation for this time. I'm sorry if there are still mistakes in pronunciation and inappropriate sentence. Thank you.